brand for a company is like a reputation for a person. You earn reputation by trying to do hard things well. I believe you have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. What's dangerous is not to evolve. The human brain is an incredible pattern-matching machine. If you can't tolerate critics, don't do anything new or interesting. What consumerism really is, at its worst, is getting people to buy things that don't actually improve their lives. If you don't understand the details of your business, you are going to fail. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. It's not an experiment if you know it's going to work. Our motto at Blue Origin is Gradatim Ferociter. Step by step, ferociously, there'll always be serendipity involved in discovery. If you do build a great experience, customers tell each other about that. Word of mouth is very powerful. The common question that gets asked in business is, why? That's a good question, but an equally valid question is, why not? If you only do things where you know the answer in advance, your company goes away. I'm a genetic optimist. Great industries are never made from single companies. There is room in space for a lot of winners. The thing that motivates me is a very common form of motivation. And that is, with other folks counting on me, it's so easy to be motivated. A company shouldn't get addicted to being shiny because shiny doesn't last. People will visit Mars, they will settle Mars, and we should because it's cool. I think that, I'm a very goofy sort of person in many ways. I grew up reading science fiction. You want your customers to value your service. Strip malls are history. My view is there's no bad time to innovate. Part of company culture is path-dependent. It's the lessons you learn along the way. I don't want to use my creative energy on somebody else's user interface. I think there are going to be a bunch of tablet-like devices. It's really a different product category. Cultures, for better or worse, are very stable. It is very difficult to get people to focus on the most important things when you're in boom times. You're not going to make Hemingway better by adding animations. Infrastructure web services had to happen. I've always been at the intersection of computers and whatever they can revolutionize. The key thing about a book is that you lose yourself in the author's world. I think the definition of a book is changing. You don't want to negotiate the price of simple things you buy every day. I'm a big fan of all-you-can-eat plans because they're simpler for customers. My own view is that every company requires a long-term view. Ebooks had to happen. For people who are readers, reading is important to them. I went to Princeton specifically to study physics.